What's going on, you guys? What's going on, you guys? This right here is the BT5 series. This is the Brass Top 5 series. But I do know what's going on right now. Y'all sitting there like, who is this? And what is that right there? Host Etano, FKA Brass. I am Etano. Y'all already know the story if you've been on my page. FKA means formerly known as. You already know. But this ain't about me. We're here with somebody very special. I've had the chance of actually meeting this brother maybe on two or three different occasions myself. Seen him perform at an audition, seen him perform at the festival level. Now we got him right here. So, guys, I want y'all to first leave him alone, let him do this interview. And, and yo, I want
I
y'all to
was gonna
see.
turn that off.
I want I want y'all to meet the guy, Belfield Shawty. What's going on with
Mm,
y'all?
What's up, man? What's up, man?
Yo.
How you doing, man?
Hey man, I'm good. I'm glad to have you up here. This has been a long time coming. I could have got you in
Hey,
Richmond, but you know what? I like this setting better. I
hey,
like this
no,
setting
this
better.
real smooth. Hey, in Richmond, we had a hell of a lot going on. There's a lot of moving parts up there. You know what I
Oh
mean?
my gosh, man, what? And listen to this, like, and I will. I don't know if this gonna bring my rating down, but you know, it's the truth. Some of those interviews that were done in Richmond, we ended up having to take down. Like,
Gosh Almighty.
listen to this. So look at the divine intervention here. I did want to interview you, but yeah, we had a lot of moving parts going on. I didn't interview a few of the people that I wanted to interview, but some of the ones that I did, their interviews cut off in the middle of it. I mean,
Come
like
on now.
things were going fine, and all of a sudden, like I go back, I'm ready to do the edits and stuff, and you could not hear anything after like 5 minutes. So I was like, yo,
It come with the
that
game.
just
It come with the
it
game.
come I was mad, I was embarrassed, and I want to get every single last one of those people back on for a later episode. But it's like, what could I do? It was the first time I ever did anything like that, you know, at a on like multiple back to back to
This
back
is
to
on.
back to back. But
It was on the
like,
fly. Like everything was just bang, bang, bang. It was on the fly. I ain't never
yeah,
seen nothing like that. Never.
I'm gonna have a whole camera crew next time or something. I refuse to let that happen again. I refuse. But we got
Hey,
you
that's what's
here,
up.
and they gonna be able to hear all of this. They gonna hear all of this. So like, what's been going on? What's new with you? I could ask 100 questions, and I'm gonna ask them. What's been going on though?
I mean, shoot, man. I just, the regular thing just been working, man. I'm glad we get to talk though, because up there, like I said, hey, man, I wanted to talk to so many people, but man, I'm the type of person like when I ain't gonna say when it's chaos, but when it's a lot, when it's you know what I mean, it's a
And
lot
it's a
going
lot.
on. I try to stay back and just like respect everybody, let them, talk to who they gotta talk to, do what they gotta do, stay focused. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, but. No, like I said, I
Yeah,
just been working,
eh,
man.
just making things happen, bringing things together.
Yeah, man. Trying to stay creative, trying to start some new things. I got to start over with this rap stuff, man. I ain't trying to cuss on that, you know what I mean? But I got to
Hey,
start over with this rap career, man.
like I tell people, man, this is your interview. I personally will not be cussing, but if you do, it doesn't cut your interview. You know, but like,
I'm gonna try to keep it professional. You know what I mean? I've been trying to work on that, try to keep it professional.
hey, now tell me this. Why do you put such an emphasis on professionalism? Because not every artist does that. I done had artists come up here and straight up let loose. Like, like, and they be cool. They be
Cause
cool, but then every other word it'd be like S, F, A. I done got the whole alphabet like in the first three sentences.
hey, because look, like if you ain't professional, them people 9 times out of 10 people ain't going to work with you, bro. Like you got to be able to. Man, you can't embarrass people. Put it that way. You know what I mean? Don't
Facts.
nobody want to get embarrassed, bro. Don't nobody want to be looked bad. Don't nobody want to be like, man, I can't deal with this cat over here, man. He bringing too much. He making the block hot. You know what I mean? Don't nobody like
Yeah,
no dude like that. So
he's
I
a
I try to be respectful.
nigga,
You know what I mean? Like they already looking at it
right?
like that. So
They already trying to look at you like that.
yeah,
I
don't
feel
don't help
that.
them out. You know what I mean? Yeah, don't
Listen,
help them out.
I ain't gonna make an ops day easier for me now, or easier
You
against
know,
me. I ain't doing that. So whatever.
you know what I'm saying?
So like I got a lot of questions, and we got a whole hour. We got an hour. I could go political with this. See, I didn't even really ask you like, are there things that you don't want to talk about? Because I know people that they want to talk about everything. They don't care what you got to say. They gonna stand on their point. Then I got somewhere they're like, bruh, please don't talk about that thing I did in the second grade. I used to pick my nose back then, like, and I'm like, all right, bet. But like,
Shoot, I ain't gonna, I was a little nervous. I was hoping you ain't go find nothing, man, nothing crazy. I was like,
oh man, the way the
go pick
internet and
up the
AI
history.
works, the way the internet and
Man,
the
you know,
AI stuff is, I could really do it. It's only look. I told somebody one time they got a little scared when I said this, and I guess it does sound scary when you put it this way. But I was like, you do realize I can know
hold
everything
on,
about you and
one
just
more time.
oh, can you hear me now?
Oh no, come on, man, it's
Oh
good.
no, you're good. I
But
can see you.
come
You're
on.
good. You're good. On my end, you're good.
Oh, oh, all right. Yeah, we back.
All right.
I
But
hope
I
it ain't me. Let me
but
turn
I
this
was
video.
saying like I was saying like with this one person I remember telling them I was like I can know everything about you in just $1. And they was like $1. Like what you trying to like bro got real scared for a second. He was like, what you really trying to say? And I was like, exactly what I just said. Everything about you is on the internet. It costs $1. It costs
Bro,
one.
it's
That wasn't
it's
a
too
threat. It
easy
was the truth.
nowadays.
It's too easy. Like
It's
you put everything on the internet, and if not that, you get your location on, and if not that, somebody got you in some system, and in $1, I got your old address, your last address, your mama address, and your grandma address, which passed away. I got all that.
you got about 4 5 phone numbers you'd have had in the past,
Like,
all that.
like
Like,
I know
man,
about your speeding ticket from last summer, and I know why you didn't pay it off on time. I know that if you don't pay it off by next week, you're gonna be locked up without your license. I know all this
they gonna
stuff.
come get you.
They
They
gonna
gonna
come
come
get
get
you.
you.
Like I'm actually the last of your worries. It's the people that can find you for free that's the problem.
Nah. That's why I say I'm on that recreating thing with this artistry, cause like, bro, like I like just how you say anybody can find everything. So if you're gonna go find it, I want you to find it right. I want you to be able to when you do come find it, like, cause like you said, a lot of people don't know me. So when you do get introduced to me, man, I want you to be able to love me, man. I want you to be able to say, man, shoot, I love that artist right there. I love that rapper. Shoot, I don't know him from a can
Facts.
of paint, but that's my favorite rapper.
I feel that too. Like, and rebranding and polishing up is very important in this game because, like, and even now, like you can see now, I'm going under Etano, and that is my music name. That's the name that I will be performing under when I'm on stage and rapping on the mic. But I am
Mm-hmm.
always Brass to somebody. Somebody's gonna still see Brass. Like we all know Tupac, but we also know there's Machiavelli too. These are not the same people, but they're the same person.
Yeah, for sure.
And like, and I don't want people putting things that Brass did on Etano. Etano is a brand new creation. Etano love the Lord. It's Brass ain't care. Brass was different.
That was the old me. That was the old me.
That was old. And then look, then there was Brass with the dots. Brass with the dots didn't care, didn't give a dang. We doing it here today, tomorrow, and again. Like
Hey,
I
just
get it, man.
straightforward. I'm here.
Just straightforward. I ain't have to care about none of that. I could well actually I did have to care about it. I just chose not to. so so I get it, man. Like you
You know
want
what I mean? Yeah,
you want people to find the polished you, the one that you want representing you. So like
yeah.
I got a quit. Like, do you have kids or anything?
Yeah, I got a little boy, man. I got a 5 year old.
Oh, this fits the question perfectly. Has he found the old daddy? Like, has he found Belfield Shawty back in the day online yet?
Like, shoot, man. That's my number one fan right there, bro.
Hey, okay,
That,
okay.
I swear that. Hey,
Like,
like that. Because you asked me some blog questions, right? So I can put this with that. So as an artist, as his first coming up, bro, man, he the one that pushed me. He the one that got Belfield Shawty here today. He the one you talking to now. My little boy. He the one that got me here. Yeah.
mm, so man, like, how old are
hmm
you?
I'm
Like,
28.
how old are you? 28. So you had him when you was 23. What is something that's changed? Because I mean, I'm not a parent.
Hmm.
I'm just an uncle. What's something that's changed over the time, like for you as a man and an artist? What's changed? We could
from
talk
from
before the sun and
from where
after.
we're back in 2020, 2023.
Like,
Man, it's a
uh,
complete different ball game. It's a
yeah,
complete different ball game, man. Completely. I tell
like
anybody
you
if
don't
you
think
like
the
if you
same or
ain't ready
nothing.
for it, oh no. If you ain't ready, bro, don't hop in that lane now. You know what I mean? Like, cause now I'm at the point where I'm trying to challenge. I'm trying to take on angle like being a father and still being an artist and
Yeah,
being a worker and you know what I mean. As a as as a person, man, you gotta balance so many different characters, man. You know what I mean? You gotta have so many faces on, bro. It's hard to challenge. I ain't gonna lie to you.
man. I remember. So my brother, he had his first kid when he was 19. I was about 17 at the time, and you look at our lives, and they are two totally different lives. Now he's married with 3 kids in total. I'm unmarried with no kids. I love his kids. I like
Living
my
life,
kids,
living
but
life.
like look at life. These are
They
two
get to go
different
home.
lives. Like these are two different lives going on, and it's
They get to
like
go back at the end of the day. Yeah,
exactly. You feel me? Like that's the lovely part about it. And look, I get all the love and none of the stress. Like, but it's
ain't gotta
like
worry about it.
you ain't gotta worry about it. Like all I gotta do is drop some knowledge on you, and you good. That's it. Like daddy got to prove himself.
See, you know, yeah, it's a different ball game. You know, what I mean, I wish I was unk, but I mean, I'm unk too though, because you know, what I mean, I got I going to say like 10 siblings. I got like 8 siblings on my dad's side
Okay,
and a sister on my mom's side. So I got
I
nephews, bro. I got plenty of nephews, nieces.
bro, you got enough siblings to give yourself a football team for the next generation. Hold on.
Hey man, I'm
10
strapped up, man.
siblings?
I'm strapped up.
10 siblings.
My daddy, I'm the baby on my daddy's side and the oldest on my mama's side. You know what I mean?
So in this case, would like pops be like much older than your mother, about the same age? Like how what's the dynamic here?
It's kind of so I ain't gonna lie to you too. My pops, you know what I mean. He really did just pass, so I'm you know what I mean, just say that too though. But it was back
Yeah,
in June. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Appreciate
respect to
it.
you,
Yeah,
man. My
but
bad.
yeah, we will talk about that a little bit more too, though. But I
Yeah.
mean, Pops, he was got man. Oh, I'm about to cut. Pops was like, man, he was well off in the 60s. Like he was over 65 for sure.
Okay.
You
So
know what I mean?
and the reason I asked that is
Yeah.
because like I could tell you carry some of that. Like hear me out. Like I grew up with my great grandmother. Like she passed away 2018, 92 years old. I am a old soul
Mm.
with some tendencies. Like I talk to when I'm talking to a girl, she be like, "What do you want? Marriage, a house, kids?" Like I'm talking old school, and I ain't coming back off of that. So
Hey, for sure, bro. I'm keeping that
like
in me, man. I got to. I
and I can see that aura on you. That's why I had to ask, like, what's the dynamic there? So okay, all
yeah,
right.
man. I can't. I came up around nothing but old heads, man. You know, OGs, man. I came, like I said, end of the '90s, '97, baby. So I got a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom. You know, like man, a lot of people done taught
We
me a whole lot, man. So you know what I mean?
we the last group to play outside.
Yo,
we the last
literally, like literally,
we the last group to know what it's like to go see fireflies outside. Like it's you know
man.
what,
These kids ain't going outside today, man.
bro. Like me and a homie of mine, we was talking about that. He was like, "What's something that you don't see anymore outside?" I said, "Children." I was like, I don't know if they disappeared. I don't know if they hopped on a train or what. I said, but you don't see kids outside anymore. And I said, and I don't know if it's
They
because the
occupied.
sun is hard or what.
They
I
occupied. They got their
and,
mind.
and some don't exist because you got a bunch of guys like me walking around that we holding on to the nutsack, not releasing nothing. Like we over here.
Hey, y'all boys gotta get
Some
up out there, man. Hey, come up off that thing, man.
Listen, when my back get a little more sore, I might just listen. I don't look. It ain't from lack of trying, man. Just it's just
Man, I ain't
it's
gonna cut up with you, man. I ain't gonna cut up with you, man. I ain't gonna cut up with you,
like
man. I feel it though.
I,
I feel it though, cause hey, man, hey, I said 30, 30 at 30, I'm done. You know what I mean? I need two. I just need 30. I'm
yeah.
done. You feel me? I'm gonna keep honest with you. 30 is.
I coming out of high school, I told myself I was gonna be married and at 25 and have a kid probably at 26. I was on my mother's timeline, like, cause that's what she did.
That
That
white
ain't
pick,
none of what happened.
that white picket fence, that white
But
picket fence.
white
Man, I
white
say,
picket fence by 28. Speaking like Dr. Martin Luther King by 30. Like,
living the life,
I'm
living the dream.
living the life with a dog. Man, if y'all had told me Trump was gonna get in office and raise all the prices and God, I would have rechanged. I would have calibrated some of that
Hey,
stuff.
hey, big dog.
Look,
Now that's
don't
one
don't
thing I definitely didn't see coming. That
don't pull my
you
channel,
say.
Trump. Don't pull my podcast, Trump. Like I ain't as big as Jimmy Kimmel. Don't do me dirty. I'll talk about everybody. I'll talk about
Hey,
Kamala.
I was
I
say
talk about
ain't big on it, but I dabble now. I dabble. I
you
dabble.
you so you look at politics just a little bit. Just a
I
little
try
bit.
I try to stay up on it. Yeah, you know what I mean. My grandma, she tried to tell you, boy, you know you gotta pay attention. Now you know how the old folks is. Old folks gonna tell
You
you to pay attention.
you got to pay attention though. You know what? All right, I'm gonna say it like this, and they gonna crucify me for this one. But I just know I can stand on my own too for a long time. I don't I don't hate Trump. I don't actually dislike Trump. People say, oh, he's
Hey,
racist, oh he this, oh he that. I don't dislike the guy. I think all the politicians are lying.
all of them got a little trick up their sleeve. All of them. You sit back and watch them.
There's no, it's kind of like being in the rap game. There's no way you hopping in this game without taking something to the heart. Like you getting scratched somewhere. In that case,
Somewhere.
you gonna line up with something that you might not even believe in, but you're gonna do it, or else you ain't gonna be in that seat
No,
no
for
more.
sure. For sure. For
So like
sure. For sure.
what's something
Like I
going
said,
on? Like, you know what? How you feel about this situation with ICE? If you know anything about it.
shoot, man. So you know where where I'm from, right? You talking about with the I mean to call it, but with the Migos, right? What are you talking
Yeah,
about? Man, shoot. All right,
yeah.
so where I work at, right? I don't know if you're familiar with Boyden, Virginia.
Nah, nah. Put me
All right,
on.
so look. It's a little funny story to go with this too. So we got a. I know you heard of Microsoft, but they got a whole bunch of Microsoft
Yeah,
plants, Microsoft buildings out here, right?
yeah.
So that's the type of field of work I'm in. You know, I do telecommunications, but you know, they like Microsoft. They hire a lot of I guess immigrants. I ain't gonna say illegal immigrants, but immigrants, amigos.
Immigrants.
People
Yeah.
that yeah. You know what I'm saying? People from I say from over there. I don't mean to disrespect or nothing, but you know what I mean.
Dude, they deporting everybody.
Like man, shoot, bro, they had them running.
Wait.
Yeah, they had them running. They had them people, man. So we got to ride we got this little bus system. We riding the bus to work, man. They pulling the bus over, telling people pull out their cars. They pulling cars over on the highway, asking them do they got their paperwork and stuff like that. Yeah, bro. Yeah,
So
yeah.
you've experienced an ice raid, basically.
Man, I done seen them folks, man. We up in there working. It's about 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. Everybody working fine. Now all of a sudden you see everybody just grabbing their tools and everything. They walking out the door, they grabbing their jumps up here walking. I'm talking about walking fast, bro.
The policia,
Yeah,
policia,
yeah.
policia, like for real. Oh
Man.
snap! Like oh snap! I ain't look for those of y'all that's sitting there
bro,
like, Etano being raised. No, I wasn't. They say policia. That police, like they really getting up out
but
of there.
nah. For this is legit. This is a real deal story, man. Real country story. I'm trying to tell y'all this is hey man, them people is getting rid of them folks, man. I'm telling you. Get out of here.
man, and what's sad is like, because I've heard of cases which I don't know anybody that's in this case. All the amigos I know, they either got their papers, been here for years, or just ain't nobody knowing where they at. And I'll see them when I see them. But like, hey, free any of them that's been caught if I don't know it yet. But like,
And see, I'm cool with them. Like I work
I'm
with a
cool
whole
with them,
bunch of them. I
yeah.
love them. I love them.
But it's like, but see, here's the other side too. It's like there's another thing that really happens. See, the news has a way of twisting this story. Now, mind you, they might crucify me a little bit, but I'm only telling the truth that I read. It's not even so much that the worry is the Migos. It's who blended with them when crossing the border. It's our enemies from other countries. Because if we talking about just the Migos alone, let's be real. Let's be real. America has deported a bunch of people every 20 years. Obama deported a bunch of people, and we want to act
Man,
like he did not.
they
He was
they getting
called
folks up out
the
of here
great
left and right.
deporter. They
Yeah.
that's what they do. And it's sad because when we hear ICE and deportation, they always liken it to Mexicans. But I done seen them getting rid of Jamaicans, Haitians, Canadians. Like they getting them up out of here. Only thing they're not getting rid of is Ukrainians because they invited them. But like,
And them Chinese. And them
oh
Chinese
no,
and them Japanese.
they ain't doing nothing that's gonna piss off them Chinese. Raise them
They
toy
ain't doing
prices.
what you said, them Russians, them Chinese and them the Japanese, they don't want no problem
you
with them.
you been done lost your whole life or livelihood.
Let,
Like
let me ask you
leave them
this.
alone.
Do you this is I will be watching on YouTube. It's the sniper, bro. He's a
I love him. Nick, is it Nick Jones? No, it's not Nick Jones, but his name is Nick. But I know who you're talking about. I know.
Nick, I can't think of his last name, bro.
Well, I know who you're talking about because I watch him. That guy keeps it as real as anybody I would expect from the military. I'm prior military myself. He's somebody I can sit down and talk to.
Talking
It,
about all the military stories, right? All his crazy adventures in the army. He was the army. He was a ranger. Yeah.
yeah, he was a ranger. That Joker right there. First of all, I don't know if people realize how famous he actually is. But when I was in basic training, we learned about him.
Nicholas
Yeah,
Irvin.
when I was in basic training, he was a topic of conversation. That boy.
Wow.
So the fact that he said somebody broke into his house, that man must have been drinking bleach on a hot Sunday morning. Breaking in that man's house, you would much rather
I
take
seen
your
the
chance.
story.
You would much rather take a chance, lighting your gas draws and running into highway traffic than going in that man's house thinking you about to do anything. The fact that he let that man live tells you how dangerous that man is. Like,
That man
no,
is certified. He is certified.
he will turn your body into mist. That man
Yeah,
is
yeah.
not a
But
game. But
I listened to his stories though. Mm-hmm.
his opinions are always. I think he does a good job of giving you a solid, trusted opinion. He's not
Mm-hmm.
really sugarcoating his beliefs. He's telling you like, nah, I think that was bull crap. Or this was he's an educated guy. You got to be a sniper.
Mm-hmm.
But like, what about him? What got you watching him? Hey, what got you watching him?
Because I did want to take on the military thing. I did want to do that when I was coming out of high school, but coming out of high school, I was just so undecided on life and what I wanted to do. But I wanted to go be a Marine. That's what I wanted to do.
Belfield Shawty, the Marine. That'd be a whole
Sound
nother
crazy.
dude altogether. That'd be a whole nother guy altogether. I'm telling you,
See, that's why I didn't even take it on.
the difference between brass with the dots and brass without the dots and the dollar signs is the military. That's your difference maker. Yeah, that would have been
See,
another dude.
see,
Uh,
see.
okay,
You
okay.
feel me? That's why I didn't want to take on that route because I was like, man, ain't no telling how that route gonna go. It probably would have been amazing, you know. I probably still could do a rap and whatnot, but man, in the beginning, I was too headstrong, so I was like, nah.
You ain't no telling what you might have rerouted in your life. You might have saved your life. We don't really know. Like, I didn't serve as long as I wanted to. And I was mad about that. Like, I was upset about it. I remember fighting to stay in, but once it's out of your hands, once Uncle Sam says it's time to go home, it's time to go home. And that's just what it is. And like, I
That's what I
remember,
heard.
I remember when folks were sitting there talking to me, because when I say I felt upset about it, I felt dishonored. I felt like I didn't get to serve to the fullest of my potential, even after training as hard as I did. And people saying, you don't know what God might have moved you out of. They said, and they was like, you were doing so good. Today might have put you somewhere where you would have did so good, it might have ended your life. And I was like, you know what? You right. And at the time I was getting ready for my first tour. So it was like, you got a point. You really don't know
See,
why things go the way they go. But
right.
you might have not had your son. You don't,
I was always scared
you
about
don't
going on
know.
tour. That was my thing. I ain't want to go fight. I did, but I ain't really want to go fight. You know what I mean?
My black self walked into the recruiter's office and said, all right, so I'm trying to go overseas. And, like, I came in, I was on the type of time, like, because I was on my YN. I'm like,
Give me my
yeah, I'll go
gun.
over there. I don't really, you're like, I don't, that's not my problem. Y'all see what just happened? Like, I'm trying to get away from that. So where y'all want me to go? Iraq? Iraq. Iraq.
You want me to go over there? I go over there. I go over
Like,
there.
I'll go over there. Like, I ain't scared of him. That was the type of time I was
Yeah.
on. And they were looking at me like, oh, you for real? Oh, you sign here, here. And I remember 3 days, no, it was like a week or so after I fully enlisted. I hadn't even gone to basic training. It was like, hey, we got this special operations test coming up. You trying to go? When? Tomorrow. Man, I ain't even got no food. Like, what are you went out there and cramped
See,
up?
they tried to get you into the system like
Bro, I would have passed it. I failed by 3 seconds because I cramped up and dehydrated on the run. And that was before I even did the
oh
pull-ups and the
man.
push-ups and stuff. I passed all that stuff after dehydrating, but the run got me. 3 seconds. I'm talking about legs locked up and
See,
fell
yeah,
forward. And I was sitting there like, I'm coming. I'm coming. Like, nah,
I'm gonna
fell by
keep
three
going.
seconds. Like, three
Yeah,
seconds.
yeah. I heard about all that stuff. I was like, nah, man. I was like, nah, bro.
Yeah, hey, it makes a different person. I will say that. Soldiers don't talk the same, walk the same, nor think the same anymore. That's actually, I say by week 4, you're not the same person anymore. You're a whole nother person now. By week 8,
They done got
you
you. They
belong to
done.
them. They got you. That
Yeah,
that's
they done
that's
got you.
that that's real indoctrination. Like that's real indoctrination where you get to see it in person. You see this guy that was just crying first day baby trying to now all of a sudden he marching. He really ready to go serve. Like, yeah, he got some muscles
Just
to
like
him.
that.
Like, yeah, totally different group of people. But like, okay, but I know I got me a viral clip out of this one because you done talked about ice and said that you saw it, and it's like, oh, like that really
Hey, I said
happened. Like,
this was gonna be one for the books. This was
yeah,
gonna be one
like
for the books. I said
my Migos was running. That's crazy. That's
I felt
crazy.
bad for him, bro. I
I,
felt
you
bad
know
for him.
what? I feel bad for some more than others. Reason being, some ran out of time getting their citizenship. Some never had intent to do so. Now, if you never had intent to ever follow the law, come on, man. Come on, man. It's hard to save you.
You knew what you was doing.
But if you was
You knew
already
what you was
trying
doing.
to, you know what I'm saying? But if you was trying, you see, I don't like to see people get messed up when they trying to do the right thing. There's too many people I feel like get messed over while trying to do the right thing. And those are the ones I feel bad for the most. It's like, man, can't you see that they tried? There's been cases where people like went to court to get their citizenship, got denied, and the daggone ice truck was outside. That's a
Waiting for him.
setup.
Come on.
Waiting for
Come
him.
on, let's go.
Like that's That's messed up. That's
Like I said,
messed up.
I feel bad for them because I seen a lot of the ones that really work, man. Like who you know gonna get out here and build this big stuff for Bill Gates, man?
Listen,
You know we ain't too many of these gonna put up no sheetrock, man.
listen, not for less than 25 an hour.
Come on, man.
Not for,
Come on,
but you
man.
know what? And see, and there goes the other side of it too. You got this is where the conversation gets a little political because somebody might crucify me for this. But now I
They
do
might.
need a
They
few of
might.
my amigos. My amigos, I love y'all. I love you. Some of my hardest times were helped because I had amigo friend. But hear me out. I need a few of y'all to get out of the way. Here's why. Them folks are using you to keep payrolls low. They will
Y'all are
pay you
pawns.
nine.
They're pawns.
They will pay you 9.25 an hour because they know you'll accept it because they know you ain't gonna put up a fuss because of your status compared to, you know, old Belfield and old Etano over here. We over here like y'all do realize I need that 20 an hour, not that nine
Hey,
twenty
bro, you gotta pay
five.
me, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, I need that. I need that 25 an hour. I need that 28 an hour. Why? Why?
What you say?
Because
Them
my
reparations?
reparations. Like, I need y'all to just get out the way a little, just for a little while, just for a little while, just for a little while. We don't hate you. We just need you to, so we can go ahead and finish this. Our ancestors started this. We gotta finish it. Y'all, y'all making it last another generation. My kids don't know how to fight this. That's all I'm saying. It's
I
no
didn't want them
hate.
to have to.
It, it's business, man. It's business. And see, and now if they gonna do that to them, well, I'm gonna just go ahead and say, look, y'all go ahead and up that pay a little bit, just before I lose my mind out here. And I don't want to hear nothing about no, oh, you got a felony. My president do too. He got 34 of them. So like, don't don't give me that.
Man,
So
wait.
don't give me none of that.
But look though, this was my thing on this too though. So like, I was like, all right, if they could do it to all these different people, bro, like they could do it to, like you said, the Mexicans, the Haitians, the some of
Yeah.
everybody. Who you think they're really gonna do it to when it boils down to it though?
You
Who's
know
all gonna
what?
come
You
back
know what?
home?
I feel like and a lot of people naturally are gonna say the black people. Naturally, we gonna say black people. But there's one. See, I could play devil's advocate. I'm not Democrat nor Republican. I'm neither. I'm unaffiliated. There's one issue with that. When black people
I can agree.
said 100 years ago that we will leave this country, they fought hard for us to stay. Why? When we said that we just want our own, y'all can have what you got. They said, nah, we want y'all to come to what we have because we can't do it without you. So you can only do but so much to your foundation before your whole everything crumble. And we only what 12% of the entire population allegedly. I'm just saying
Allegedly.
you can only at your toes so long before your feet can't stand. Because every initiative that they've done to slow black people down from crack to welfare, they done became the majority of the problem with it. And y'all know who I mean by they. I ain't gotta be listen. Y'all know who I mean by they. We weren't born yesterday. Yeah, we weren't born
I won't
yesterday.
born last night.
I
I won't born last night.
I'm just saying. My mother works in them courthouses. I know your numbers. I know your numbers. My mother work in them courthouses. I know your numbers. And what it's saying is everything y'all did to us, Nancy Drew and Peter and Paul and Jacob and all them, they feeling it too. So I think we should
Mm-hmm.
take I think we should take the God route and everybody just, be even. Leave us alone. Stop trying to take more stuff. But see, the race thing I feel like it's a distraction. I think everybody with some sense can tell it's a distraction. Because it's not even about race no more. These jokers just want control.
Yeah, it's definitely not about that no more. It's really not.
They just want control.
Yeah,
Like
bro.
they just want control. Even the regular white folk that we see in our face, those ain't the people in control. They're not. They don't they they'll play their part. But if they want to get into the race confusion, they're just as much feeding their own downfall as we would be if we delve into the same thing.
Shoot, they
It's
just as worried as we. If you ask me.
listen, they don't even know what to do when that situation with Charlie Kirk happened, man. And which I felt for the brother,
Oh
I really
man.
did. That right
Oh
there,
man.
I got some things to say to some niggers on that one.
They
I got
they
some.
they should have just left that alone. That the whole situation. That man.
I don't know if you a facts and conspiracy kind of guy. I don't know what kind of person you might be on that, but I don't think we even got the full truth out of that.
I'm
We I
into
don't
it.
I don't
I'm into it.
listen, free Tyler Robinson, that's all I'm saying. But it's things like that distract us and have us battling this shadow. We basically punching out a shadow of the
Let's
past,
keep going. They keep
and it
going.
just keeps the cycle going. Meanwhile, they passing laws, they not releasing files and stuff. They don't want to talk about these things. They want y'all to argue on the internet and waste your time and have black pastors say, "But if you black, you can't make me feel this way." And I be looking like, bro, like, first of all, right, man, I'm about listen, y'all shut up. Like that's where I'm at. Just shut up.
No,
But
for real though. For real
boy,
though.
like it gets real. Like we saw. You know what? What did you feel about that situation? That's a
The
controversial
Charlie joke.
situation. Yeah. What do you feel about that? I have my opinion, but what do you have?
See, me personally, I didn't know the brother. You know what I mean? I ain't know the cat. So when I heard about it, I'm just like, oh, another cat done died. You know, people die every day. Be I don't mean to be like
Yeah,
that, but
but
you know,
yeah,
I
I
mean, I was just like,
who is he?
that's how I was. I really ain't got
Yeah,
nothing
who
to
is he?
say. I
Yeah, it's like
really,
who is he? That's the majority
yeah,
of
like
that's the majority of our community. Most people didn't know who he was. I knew who he was, but it was like, did I watch his show? No. Did I watch his debates? No. Most of what I knew about him was YouTube shorts, and I had already determined he's he's probably gonna get painted up as some evil dude. I figured he was more so just an outspoken guy. You know, like he said things that
mm-hmm.
would definitely piss off some more than others, but I probably said some things on this podcast that probably would piss off some more than others. Like,
An
don't shoot
average
at me.
conversation there. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
ain't
don't
know he
shoot
had
at
a
me though.
podcast.
Man, I didn't know he had a whole like show. I knew he just went to campuses. He's been doing that for 13 years. I knew he went to campuses, and he again, very outspoken guy. I didn't realize he had a whole show. Like I didn't realize he owned a whole company, Turning Point USA. See, this is what I want my white folk to understand. We don't always know what y'all got going on. We don't- I just we don't
We
what's
got a
the
whole thing going on, man. So when
yeah,
y'all throw somebody in the mix, it just throw us all off. Like, man,
yeah.
who is this? Who is this guy?
They be like, they killed Charlie. Who? Who did
Charlie.
that? You mean you mean Charlie Wilson? No, Charlie
Man,
Kirk.
not Charlie.
Who?
Yeah.
Right, Charlie Kirk. Our brother in Christ. All right, well, you got me there, and God bless him, but most of my folks don't know who this is. Don't y'all know most of my people don't know who this. They're threatening the
What,
HBCUs. Wait a minute now. Cause we got more Blix than a little bit. We got
you know
Blix
what I
and
mean?
Bibles. Like,
You know what I mean?
like who's Charlie? Tell us, white folk, tell us what's wrong. Who is Charlie? Because a lot of folks didn't know. And then it turned into a whole argument. Like I had people arguing with me. They was like, "Oh, so you one of those more Christian than black people?" Well, obviously, of course I'm choosing Christ over my own self. But like, why y'all so mad? You never watched them. You didn't watch
It's like
them.
this. Did y'all know George Floyd? Did they
Oh,
know George Floyd?
uh, he was a gangster. No, he wasn't. He was a father. He was a father.
Y'all ain't know that man from a can of paint, just like we ain't know Charlie from a can of paint.
Nah, nah. But we didn't burn things down. Well, we didn't shoot George Floyd.
You know what I mean? If y'all
Don't
want to throw
cancel.
that, we
Don't
can throw
cancel
that.
me.
You know what I mean?
Don't cancel me, y'all.
Nah,
Don't
don't.
cancel me,
We
y'all.
just talking. We
We
just
just
politicking.
talking.
We just
We
politicking.
politicking. We talking. We being honest, right?
You know
Because
what I mean?
I saw
This what men do. You know what I mean?
this what men
Uh,
do. I saw some horrifying things online. I mean, I had people jumping on me, a whole activist from DC who I invited to this podcast. She was hot. She was like, she was like, why are you over here sympathizing with a racist? I said, mind you, I said, ma'am, first of all, I actually haven't seen what he said that would deem him a racist. That's just me personally. I said,
mm,
two, I don't celebrate nobody's death. Oh, but the Bible said we are not supposed to call evil good and good evil. See, that's where you got me wrong. I never said that. See, what are
why you
you
gotta throw the
talking
Bible
about?
on?
Why you got to
Why you
throw it
gotta throw
about?
the
And
Bible on?
I was like, you want to go to scripture? I can throw scripture in here if you want to. I got you. I
You want
mean,
to throw some scriptures now?
she was like, what? She was like, well, what kind of a black man says this? And I'm like, well, the same man that is. I told you I'm already Christian. I said, didn't Jesus say, forgive them for they know not what they do while he was being killed? I said, so why I gotta be mad at this dead dude? He dead. Why I gotta be mad at him? He ain't do nothing. Oh, he dead. I ain't gonna sit around beefing with a dead man. He can't argue that. That's all I was saying. That's all I was saying. People were
He
trying to
said
make
some things, but
points.
hey, you know what I mean?
I said some things. Y'all want to hear some crazy stuff? I said some things. I got some things to say about black people and white people and every other person. But here's the thing: I say it out of love because I just want everybody to do good. But I will tell you about yourself. Hey,
Yeah.
I just
At the end of the
it,
day,
it,
yeah,
it-
yeah.
at the end of the day, if you real, you're gonna recognize real. I feel like that guy stood on what he understood as best he could, and he ain't deserved to go out like that, allegedly. Now, now with you know, because like you say, you don't really you look at politics, you don't really get into it so much. So let me ask this question about music, the thing that we all here for anyway, right?
Hmm.
What message are you presenting in your music?
So, oh, let me see the screen right. Everything's still good, right? Ah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you good on my end.
So, my message I want to put out in the message I want to put out in my music is really like I said, like just be yourself, man. Like, cause for one, I never wanted to be a rapper. You know what I mean? Like we just talking like I wanted to be that regular person that was into all these things. Like politics and church and stuff like that. Just being a regular worker. So when it comes down to my music,
Hmm.
I try to express myself the best way I can. So if you a listener, if like a new fan or a previous fan, just just take from it, like just stay creative and just just never give up, because that's one thing I never gave up on. As many times as I wanted to, especially like this year, man, I never gave up on my music. So many people told me keep
Yeah,
going. It's just, you know what I mean? Like I get a lot of inspiration from a lot of people to do this. So if you getting that inspiration, that feedback,
like I say, I say people better you gotta represent yourself in your music for your culture.
you
If you
know what I
don't, then who else is gonna do it?
mean?
We can't let the mainstream always decide who's hot to us. I just said this in the last interview I
Yeah,
recorded before
yeah.
this one. I refuse to let the mainstream tell me what's hot in the streets. Like they hear something. You ain't nothing without us. So like, when it comes to our message, what we got to say, what we feeling, how we feel our pain, how we present our pain, that ain't up to no billboard. The billboard is
Mm-mm.
decided, I feel like should be decided by the people. But
The underground got it right
maybe
now.
that's
Like the underground, if you speaking about your
yeah.
pain, your feelings, and not just talking about money and cars and all the girls and stuff like that, man. Yeah, the underground got it.
Man, we in a recession. Half of us can't even afford the money, the cars, and the girls right now, bro. All this stuff, man. Girls want $1,000 dates now. Like y'all want to sit there. And, I hate
Man,
to hear
what?
some of these people sit there and be like, man, it ain't nothing but just $1,000. If you don't stop talking to me like you crazy, like $1,000 ain't something you had to spend a couple hours working for, maybe several more, maybe a
Yeah,
week for
but
some
man,
people.
it ain't nothing but 1,000,
If I
man.
look
Well,
at the
let me hold it.
stats, yeah, let me hold it then, bro. Don't talk. Don't run now.
Yeah, I was saying, let me hold it then,
Let me hold
homeboy.
it then. Like you supposed to be telling me where to go buy
Shoot,
land.
I
You
invested.
know?
I give it back to you. You know what I
Yeah, man,
mean?
I'm a great
Yeah.
investment. I've been working hard for. Let me see how long I've been out of high school. Many years. I'm a great investment. Like I
Yeah, bro.
I we got so many different cultures going on at once. You got cancel culture, you got clout culture, you got real culture, then you got ethnic culture. Why and maybe I
Mm-hmm.
have to break that down. Why is real culture and ethnic culture separate? Because there's the reality of things, and then there's the mindset of the group of people. And some where
Mm-hmm.
all these you got like you can have white, black, Latino, Asian, whatever. All these different communities have their ideals, and then in the middle there's the truth. So that's why I say you got real culture, ethnic culture. Where do you see that going? Like, do you see that going somewhere positive, negative, indifferent? Where you see that going? How does Belfield Shawty feed into that?
I see the game changing. I th- I see it changing. Cause like I said, I want to consider myself a game changer. So like I want to be able to tap into all those different groups and try to I want to be able to bring people together. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to
Yeah.
just. I think you was the one that said you was like my music seemed like it could be for the streets.
Yeah, I did because I was like, yo,
I think you had
this
said
it
that.
wasn't what I was expecting. I was like, I didn't know what you was about to present. I thought you were gonna sing it first.
It got a lot of pain into it, right?
Yeah.
You feel me? Like it got a whole little thing behind it. So like it's like it hit different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like if you gonna change the game, you really gotta be able to appeal to these people in a certain way. I say,
Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay,
and
got to be able
that
to
bring I'll
appeal
be
to
like, all
people a
right, so
certain way.
you know what I mean? It's like you gotta be something that's very attractive, not
Yeah.
just
Come on, put it out there.
it's, it's not just about wordplay anymore. You know, it's not just about wordplay. It's
It's a feeling.
I really feel like how can you make a person feel off your music? You don't feel it, you'll never understand it.
Oh man, there's an artist I was talking to. He goes by the name Mike Murder. Shout out him from Clinton, North Carolina. And me and
Mm,
him was talking about what we listen for in rap and what it is that we're listening for. Because a lot of the artists he like are what I would call wordy artists. He likes your Nas's, your Jay-Z's, guys that are really, really bar heavy. He feels like those type of guys are better than your Tupacs. And I personally, I'm a bigger Tupac fan. And people try to say Tupac is not so lyrical. That is not true. You gotta, but see, the thing is, Tupac didn't worry about the bar so much more than the feeling that people got when they heard his music. That's why his instrumentals sounded the way they did, along with his voice. And even when I record music, I'm more of a feel type of dude. Like, what do you feel when I say this? Because I'm really talking right up in your grill for real. Like, I'm really like in your face with my music.
mm-hmm.
And I feel like
Mm-hmm.
that has taken precedence today in the last 10 years. That has taken precedence today more than anything. That's why NBA YoungBoy is so like popular now. Because if you ask me, he is not that lyrical. He not that lyrical.
bro. Like I've been trying to figure out. I've been trying to figure out. Young boy, that's one of my favorite rappers. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been trying to figure it out, bro, and I can't.
It's a feeling. Yeah,
It's
it's a
like
feeling.
his beats, because like you said, it's not his words. It's in the beat.
It's in his.
You
It's
feel what I'm
literally
saying?
like I've listened to him. I didn't like him when he first started, but I understood exactly why people was gonna
Right.
rock with him for a long time. I did not care for 16-year-old, 17-year-old NBA young boy, but I listened to some of his songs and I thought to myself, people are really gonna like this dude. Even when I didn't care for him, I was like, they're gonna really like this dude. And he's got a couple songs where over time I grew to like him, but like
Mhm.
it's the little wine voice that he made. How I living, the way he draws out the pain in his flow, the way he draws out the experience in his tone. That's why
Mhm.
people like him. Ain't nobody listening to this man to speak the dictionary. He ain't Eminem. We ain't asking for that. What is you feeling? And that's this generation. This generation wants to feel. Gen Z will be known as an empathetic generation, like a feel generation. And I
Emotions,
get I
emotions,
get where
just
he
like
is.
a mug, man.
Yeah, I get it. I get where it's coming from because I know what I listen for in music. And that's crazy because if you were born in 97, that would make you Gen Z, but I'm born in 96, that make me millennial. But we right there in the same boat. We still kind of listening for the same things. Like we still
You
listening
know
for
what
the
I
same
mean?
thing,
Yeah,
young
yeah.
buck. Nah, but it's it's it's
Oh, for
amazing
sure.
how that it's amazing how that a feeling alone can take you farther in music to me, if you ask me, than sometimes what you're even saying. Like y'all
Man,
can't
that
tell me
feeling of
Rick.
music of how you're around people you never thought you'd be around.
Facts. Facts. Making whole lifelong friendships. Facts. It's a so like you like to put out that pain, which I've heard you perform. I've heard your music. I've seen how you approach the stage. I've had a chance to enjoy a Belfield Shawty show. People, make sure y'all tap in. Follow him too, so y'all can get a chance to enjoy a Belfield Shawty show. Like y'all might have to go to Richmond. Y'all know I'm in the Cacalax, but y'all might have to go to Richmond. But it ain't that far. Richmond and NC, we right there. Like that ain't
Right
nothing.
there.
Like matter of fact, when's your next show?
Shoot, I'm about to say I just had one last night up in the city.
Yeah, yeah. I wanted you to bring that up. How that go? Oh no! Don't you skip on me. All right,
Was a lot of artists out there. I had performed with this. I performed with this guy before. It did skip a little bit, didn't it?
they did a little bit. Matter of fact, I could tell I'm lagging on your end.
We good.
Yo,
We
we
good.
good.
Excuse me. But yeah, it was a lot of artists out there, man. I performed with this cat before. I don't know if you guys familiar with him, but Tech Now Entertainment out of Richmond, Virginia. Solid cat, man. I performed with him out in Atlanta. I don't know if y'all guys know this person too. TC, man. Shout out TC. TC versus Chance, man. That's the homie. Um, I've been performing
PC.
with them for a little while. I've been going to a couple states. Yeah, man. Shout out TC, man. That's my dog, man.
Yo, wait a minute. Was you at the ATL relaunch? Was you there for
Mm-hmm.
that?
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's the third
Mm-hmm.
place I saw you perform. I was hosting that event. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was saying like I know I've seen you perform at least 3 times now. ATL was the other
I'm about to
time.
say I I had been around, but every time we done been there, it's like I done been moving so fast. I never really had a chance to sit down and really chop it up with people yet. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, man. So okay. yeah. Now, if I had to decide which performance you had, I mean, I probably seen you perform another time too. You performed. How many times did you perform at the festival on the one in Richmond, the Chance to Star Music Fest? How many times did you perform?
I
Was it
think
once or twice?
I did. I think I did 3. I came
You
that
did.
Friday night. She threw me in there
Yep.
real quick, and then Saturday and
Yep.
Sunday.
So I seen you perform 5 times.
Oh,
I was about to say, I know I've seen you perform on that big stage before. Like, tell me what.
mm-hmm.
Look, because for those of y'all that don't know, y'all probably should know. If you tapped in, you should know. But your boy is a big part of the Chance to Star music festival team, and I want to know firsthand from Belfield Shawty, how did he feel about the festival? How did you feel about that, man?
All right, so ain't gonna lie, this one I've been waiting for. I've been waiting to talk about it, bro. That
Yo,
festival, it was amazing because I never thought I'd see myself doing a festival, let alone opening up the festival and closing the festival. Come on, man. Come on, man.
true, true. That
That
I
that I
feel
about to say
like
that in
that's
its own right there. It was
it's gonna
crazy.
open doors. I feel like it's gonna. I feel like it's gonna get bigger. Like we
That's
already
what I
got a
told
date for the
TC.
next one.
That it. I know. I'm already know. I told that's
We
fire as
are.
hell. Oh, excuse me. In September, bro, like that's fire. And I told her, like, bro, that's no matter how it went, I was happy with how it went. And mind you, like I told you, I had just lost my dad back in June. So, bro, I'm up there with all these emotions, bro. I'm like, bro, like I really had to stand up and be a man during that time, bro, because I wanted to bring him to the festival. Like I'm gonna tell you this little story too. So
Mm,
before the festival, like I said, we went to Atlanta, right? So I came back from Atlanta like that weekend after. I seen my dad at the tobacco store, right? So he
yeah.
come walking in, I'm like a little kid. I'm like, just smiling ear to ear. Like I had a little pack of Rellos in my hand, just smoking tobacco. But I was like, hey Pop, man, you go ahead and buy this for me, right? He looked at me. He was like, nah, man, I ain't buying you that, man. You're a big superstar now. I'm like, well, what you mean, Pop? He's like, you're a big superstar. You touring the states and whatnot. You going all up and down the East Coast, touring the states, rapping. He's like, man, you all right? You good apparently. I'm like, no, Pop ain't even like that. He's like, you can't give me no backstage passes, no nothing, man. You terrible, son. I'm like, dang, Pop, I ain't even got there yet, man. Give me some time, Pop.
Look at him gassing his son up though. He already know. He
You
already
know
know
what I
what he
mean?
looking at. Like he a
And
pops
like
for
I
real, man. Long live, man.
Long live my pops, man. No bull. Like that was back in April, and then like I said, that happened in June, and then I had to go to the festival in July. Bro, like this has been a crazy year for me, man.
Man, I tell you, like, so one of the things that kind of slowed down the BT5 series a little bit was we actually lost a team member about 2 weeks ago.
Come
And
on.
you talking about this person right here has been my number one fan, has been my best friend, has been in my corner, and she wanted to go to that festival, but she was cheering from the Carolinas. And I was thinking to myself, man, I'm gonna make sure she get to the next one. And I kid you not, a couple hours after we got off the phone a couple weeks ago, she passed. And like it's always those it's always those people, man, that you keep close to your heart when you have when you have to do something it's always you on, it's hard. It's bro. So like
Yeah, yeah.
I commend you for that strength because I'm sorry for your loss, man. Like for real.
And
Like your pop
I
sound like he was a
appreciate
very
it. I'm
very
sorry
cool
for
guy.
y'all too. Yeah, I mean, hey, that was my
No
dog,
doubt,
man. You know
man.
what I mean? That was my dog, man.
Like, but he got to see you become a man. That's every father's dream.
It's funny though
It's
because
every
right before
father's
it
dream.
happened, right before it happened. That's what I've been on this little spiritual journey. So I've been asking God. I was like, man, I'm ready to be a man, right? So I've been saying that. I was
Hmm.
like, I'm ready to be a man. And that happened. And I'm like, well, I said I wanted to be a
But
man, so I guess this was part of being a man, right? Standing up, taking on these certain obstacles.
ooh, boy, some things when I ask God for, I'll be like, now please understand what I mean. I'll be like,
You
like
gotta
give
be careful. You gotta be careful.
like like give me strength. All right, now when do you need strength the most? When you're weakened or when you already standing up, got everything going? So like
Hey man, look here.
somebody
You when you talk to that, you gotta be careful when you talking to him, man. You got to be careful.
look, cause he love you so much, he gonna really do it. He gonna
He gonna give
really
you what you asking for.
He gonna give you what you ask for in the one way that's gonna bring you the closest to him. That's the thing about God. Now, I don't wear this because that's the name of my song coming soon, even though it is part of the promotion. But I literally lean on God. Like that's who's got me. Like that's
You
who
wanna know
got
something
me.
funny?
What's that?
I've been wanting to say it the whole time we've been on here. I got that same hoodie, dog. I got that same hoodie.
Hey,
I
look.
got that
These
same
things
hoodie.
come in
My
handy,
mama went
don't
and got
they?
it for me. My
Look,
mama went and
I
got it
got.
for me. But I was wearing that joint every day.
I want y'all to know I'm out. God got me. I got a hat. I got a beanie. I got a whole nother shirt. Man, what? It's on my bruh, it's on my pants. Like I ain't playing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I ain't
yeah,
playing.
yeah, yeah,
Y'all
yeah,
gonna know who got me. Like
yeah,
I
man.
can't do
Hey,
it
hey,
alone,
he got
man.
me.
That's the truth.
Hey, man.
Right. Look, man, this conversation could go on, bro. I've enjoyed it. This is actually the end of the interview. And I feel like this can't be the last one I do with you. We're gonna
Nah,
have to do this again at some point in time. I'm gonna need a lifetime
yeah,
update or something. Right.
yeah, man.
So
We
what
gotta top it up in person or something. You know what I mean?
we got to. Matter of fact, now tell the people before we close, musically, what you got coming up, what's an announcement that you have coming, blogs, anything. What you got? What you got?
Well, I was trying to release this tape. I prayed Distro Kid don't do nothing crazy, but I was trying to drop this tape
Come on,
song with
distro.
the tape. I've been working on it all year. It's called Phone Tapes. I recorded this completely off my phone, off BandLab, so it's kind of special to me because, like I said, I did it on my own. You know, I was with some guys before. I was with a group. I ain't gonna lie, I was with a group, but you know how things go when you're in a group. So
Yeah.
I kind of shifted from that, and you know what I mean. I'm trying to do it on my own. So this tape right here is like just I guess glorifying that process of every song that I had to make by myself. So Phone Tapes, I'm trying to drop that October 1st. Um, I got a few shows coming up. I actually trying to get the show lined up in Creedmoor on the October 27th. I'm trying to do that.
Okay.
Uh, and then I mean really uh I was thinking about going to South Carolina. Tech Nine, he got another show in South Carolina. I might go to South Carolina. But right now that's still in the up in the air. But
Yeah.
right now it's just really finish out the year strong and come back hard 2026, man.
Hey, so y'all heard it. He got shows that's in the works. He's got music that's waiting on Distro Kids approval, and he's got more to come. So make sure where do they find you online, man? Where they find you like social media?
Social media, my Instagram, bfs.lac, Facebook, Belfield Shawty, YouTube, Belfield Shawty, Apple Music, Spotify, all the music platforms, just Belfield Shawty. Um, I, that's pretty much it.
Belfield
You just
Shawty.
look up Belfield Shawty, Google Belfield Shawty.
Y'all heard him. Y'all can Google him. Y'all can Google this guy, Belfield Shawty. Look, this has been enjoyable. I'm glad I actually had a chance of sitting down talking with you. We done met 5 different times. And this is the first time I really had a chance to sit down and talk with you. And I felt like you was a cool dude when I met you. And I definitely say that's checked off. This will not be the last time, man. Like this will not be the
Nah,
last
man,
time.
nah,
So
for sure,
y'all,
bro.
y'all make
Hey,
sure you
the feeling
like,
is definitely
share.
mutual.
Absolutely. Y'all, make sure y'all like, share, follow, subscribe, comment, tell your mama to tell her friends' mamas, to tell the auntie and the cousins too to hop on Rock with Belfield Shawty. Make sure you stay up to date with what's going on. And don't forget, it's the realest BT5 series. And it's your boy Tano. I'm out. I'm out. What else I gotta say? I'm out.